Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Molt Money. Here we talk about stocks, financial news, and cryptocurrency. So if you like talking about money, please go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and let's get started. So I want to quickly go over Algorand, and later on in the video, I'll go over the price prediction and some of the targets. But I also want to hit some news on Algorand specifically. Now, if we look at the price today, we're sitting at a buck 60, so down 6.3% on the day. Now, we did get to a low of right at 155, which, to be quite frank, to be honest with you, I didn't think that we would hit the 150s range anytime soon. But I do think now, looking at it, we're going to have this last one shakeout, as we know that Septembers typically are pretty bad for not only the stock market, but cryptocurrency as well. So I think we're going to have this last shakeout and then move into a much stronger October, November, and December as we move up. Now, if we go out a week, still up 1.26% respectively, and 53.53% on the month. So yes, we are up, and this is quite a substantial, substantial flat move here. But I think that we are going to be moving up very, very soon. Now, if we come to the news, now remember, Algorand, world's first open source, permissionless, peer proof of stake blockchain protocol designed for the future of finance. So surrounded by Silvio, right? So we know that he's the founder. He's was a professor at MIT for, about 26 years, I want to say. So since 83, I believe, is when he began his career at MIT. Now, I want to quickly mention that we are very, very clear that the Fed is working with MIT. So given that that is the case, there's only a certain few of cryptocurrencies that the Fed is actually going to choose to use for stable coins in the future. And I can honestly say that Algorand is on the top of that list, as well as XLM Stellar Lumens is another one that I cover quite frequently. But back to Algorand, interested in blockchain development, building a simple decentralized application, DApp, on Algorand is one of the best ways to get started, right? So here we come down to some more partnerships. We see that we have the Drone Race League. They've got 66,000 followers. So obviously a lot of, a lot of followers there. And this is what we want to see, is back into another sector, another industry. We know that they're in the art industry. We know that they're in the music industry. And now branching out into the racing industry is really what we like to see through creating a larger ecosystem. Now, Algorand is a very, very stable coin, right? They have a huge ecosystem and quite a few use cases. So if we take a look at the use cases here, we see that the list just really goes on and on, almost too many to actually count. And that's another thing that I love. Voyager, many of us have heard of Voyager, Asset Block. The list just continues to go on and on. But I don't want to get too deep into that. I do want to get back to the price, as I do see this really rising substantially as we go forward in the next few months, all the way to the end of 2021. So again, we are still up 53.53. That's why is that hard for me to say for some reason today. But we are down 6.39%. So definitely a dip that you would want to buy, in my personal opinion. And I did take advantage. I did buy at 157, I believe was my order. I'd have to go back and check, but it was right in that range. And when I see this price, it's almost like a steal. It's too hard to pass up. But when we look at it, where we're going at the end of the year, I easily see this hitting the $3 to $4 range, as I've stated in other videos. Now, could it hit the $7, $8, $9 range? Of course it really could. And we saw what happened when it was in the 80-cent range, how quickly it moved to, back in August 9th, up to August 9th to September 9th, it really did a 3x. So we can see how quickly this can move in a month's time. And I do believe there are a lot of people surrounding this coin, and the sentiment is getting great. I covered in a few videos ago about how BitBoy, in his 1.3 followers, he told them that he was a big buyer of Algorand recently. And rightfully he should, as they do continue to grow out that ecosystem. So that's all I've got for you today. Enjoy the rest of yours, and I will see you in the next video.